Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Las Vegas home prices are now rising at faster rates than even the record-setting national average. That's according to newly released data that shows Las Vegas's year-over-year growth was at about 22% in July. As you can see from this chart, that's just behind three other metro areas nationwide: Phoenix, Seattle, and Dallas. And if you want to save on plane tickets for the holidays, experts say start planning now. That's according to cheapair.com. Its data shows travelers can snag the best deals on domestic flights between 3 weeks to 3 months before the departure date. In more top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Mike Agassi, the father of tennis great Andre Agassi, passes away in Las Vegas. Review-Journal's John Katzlamides has the details.
Mike Agassi arrived in Las Vegas in 1963 to take a job at the Tropicana Hotel Casino. He immediately noticed the hotel's dilapidated tennis courts and offered to coach guests for free. But his most famous student was his youngest son, Andre Agassi, whom he turned into an 8-time Grand Slam champion with his tenacious training style. Agassi died Friday at age 90 at Nathan Adelson Hospice. Andre Agassi has offered no other comment about the death of his famous father.
A number of arrests to tell you about across the Las Vegas Valley. Police say 27-year-old Brianna K. Parr used fake documents to steal rental cars and admitted to doing so. She was arrested last Thursday on identity theft charges. And according to another arrest report, this clinical educator at Spring Valley Hospital tried to lure a 15-year-old boy into his car. Police arrested Oscar Bourbon on Thursday and released him the next day on bail. In health, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. Clark County School District Superintendent Jesus Jara is one of 4 people who testified before the U.S. House today about COVID's impact in schools. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has the story.
The needs are great.
Clark County School District Superintendent Jesus Jara spoke to the U.S. Education, Labor's Early Childhood, Elementary, and Secondary Education Subcommittee, relaying the issues the school district faced at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic.
We sent everyone home and then sent about creating distance learning options so students could connect and learn from their teachers. We quickly discovered that many of our students did not have internet access or mobile phones.
Jara told the subcommittee that the proposed $3.5 trillion budget bill before Congress is needed to provide additional assistance at schools dealing with continuing difficulties from the pandemic.
We need more substitute teachers, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, and custodians. All of these vacancies are putting instruction, extracurricular activities, and maintenance of our district assets at risk.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Now to your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour is here for you. Today is officially the coldest day of the season so far, with highs just over 80 degrees and lows dipping down to 61 overnight, with some light breezes. Tomorrow we're looking at a high of 85 and even cooler low of 58 degrees. Expect similar temperatures until this weekend when we get back into the 90s. Lows should stay in the cool 60s though. In your lifestyle news, a longtime local Japanese restaurant closes its doors. The property reportedly sold to a dispensary. After more than 2 decades, Osaka Japanese Cuisine on West Lakemead Boulevard is no longer. However, Osaka Japanese Bistro in Henderson, run by the owner's brother, will remain open. Their father, Sam Nakanishi, opened the first Japanese restaurant in Las Vegas on West Sahara Avenue back in 1968. And all bets are off. The World Series of Poker is back, live and in person at the Rio. We're talking 88 bracelet events with buy-ins ranging from $400,000 to $250,000. Kicks off this Thursday and goes through November 23rd. WSOP attracts poker players from all over the world. Organizers say it feels great to be back after 26 months.
Now to your sports update, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. The UNLV men's basketball team held its first official practice of the season on Wednesday. Led by first-time head coach Kevin Kruger, the Runnin' Rebels opened their non-conference schedule on November 10th with a home contest versus Gardner-Webb. The Rebs will rely heavily on leading scorer Bryce Hamilton as he returns for his 4th year. As for the Raiders, the team is hopeful they will see the return of star running back Josh Jacobs. Jacobs has missed the last 2 games with an ankle injury. For more Raiders news, watch Vegas Nation Blitz. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoky and Cigar Shop. A bettor at FanDuel Sportsbook in Illinois turned $8 into nearly $1 million with a 12-leg parlay on the final day of the Ryder Cup. The bettor hit on the winners of 10 matches, then correctly called the 2 matches that ended in ties. The $8 wager earned just over $966,000. The U.S. easily won the Ryder Cup 19-9 as a -210 favorite at the Westgate Superbook.
In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Shaquille O'Neal's charity concert on the Strip is a slam dunk when it comes to star power. Shaq has recruited Justin Bieber, Kelly Clarkson, Imagine Dragons, Andra Day, and Snoop Dogg, with proceeds going to the Shaquille O'Neal Foundation. The concert kicks off Saturday. And First Friday is set to celebrate its 19th anniversary in downtown Las Vegas. This October's monthly Arts District event also happens to fall on the 4-year anniversary of the Route 91 Harvest Festival shooting. First Friday will broadcast Mayor Carolyn Goodman's speech.
Organizers are really proud of the mix of community building and economic impact it has. Thousands of people will come down to the Arts District for the night, possibly buying art from artists or getting food and drinks from the festival or other nearby venues.
Organizers will also pass out electric candles and hold a moment of silence for the shooting victims. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for more 7 at 7 tomorrow. Sleep tight.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.